Alrighty, today we are going to be setting a beaver trap on an underwater den. You can see there the trail from the beaver that goes there, and that's the underwater entrance right there. We'll be using a 330 conibear to trap them. We'll set the trap right about there. I'll get the trap out of the bag and show you what it looks like. Alright, this is a 330 conibear body grip trap. How it works is you've got these springs. They've got those little safeties right there you clap on so they stay closed. You set the trap, the beaver comes through there, hits the trigger, and it closes and snaps on the beaver. And then we've got these little, if we'll zoom out, these little stands that we put down in the water. Down like, oh, gotta pull my sleeve up. Oh well. Down on the ground, kind of like that. I'll show you once I get it fully set up. Down like that, so it holds the 330 in place off the ground. Something I keep forgetting to mention is these are trapper tags. You need to have these on your traps for when you're trapping. You put them, let's see, does this one have one? Yes, it does. So you put them, you just hook them onto your trap. That way, if you catch something you're not supposed to, or Fish and Game comes by and sees your trap, they know that it's a legal trapper. You got, each trapper's got their own trapper ID number that goes on their traps. By law, you have to have those on your traps if you're trapping. Forgot to mention that in my other videos. Alright, I don't know how well you can see it, but you can see that right there and right there on the trap is where that stand is, right there at the tip of my finger. It's got a part of the stand that comes up and out like that, that holds the trap off the ground. And you can see that it goes right through the hole, right where the beaver will be swimming. So the next thing to do, get yourself a couple nice long rebar stakes that you can stake in through those loops there. The more secure your trap is, the better. And I'll show you what that looks like once I finish getting that set up. What I've learned with the silt, because this stuff right here is really silty, just standing here, it's falling over. That's why that's all cloudy, it's because it's fallen. Just push it in until it doesn't anymore, and then hammer it in. Works a lot better, and it goes a lot quicker if you do it that way. And also that way you're not having your hands in the cold water for very long. But you can see, if it clears up, you can see the bottom of the trap there. It's probably about that far off the ground, so it's not like sitting in the mud on that stand. And then you stake it in real good. Those aren't gonna go anywhere, because those are 3 feet long, so they're about 2.5 feet in the ground, so they're not going anywhere. So hopefully, if I did this correctly, beaver comes out, hits trigger, or beaver's going in, hits trigger, and will get caught. And now, for every earth den like this, there's 2 entrances. So the first one's here. The second one, if we walk over here, you can see how it's got a trail. This one isn't as used as much, but there's always good to put a second trap in there. And let's see if I can show you what the entrance looks like. Right under there, there's an entrance. You can't tell because of the glare of the phone. Yeah, right there you can see there's an entrance. I don't know if that's beaver or if that's muskrat, because most of the time beaver entrances like this have 2 entrances. So I guess I'll set a trap there just to be safe. Alright, this one's the same concept as the other one, only I didn't put the 330 stand on it because it was going to be too high. But you can see right there that it goes right into the beaver den. So that's how you said. This one wasn't as sturdy, so I added some sticks here to help it keep it sturdy. For 330 traps like this, they have to be in the water. They cannot be on land. They have to be in water. And say the water happens to drop and the trap's no longer in the water, you can get in trouble for that because it's not in the water. So both of mine are basically completely underwater. That one is completely underwater, so there is no risk of the water dropping and have it not be in the water anymore. So the more you know. Thing with these traps though, they've got these, where are they? I can find it. They've got these safety triggers on them, like clips. Like right here, they've got safety triggers. So if you've got those, make sure you take those off, because if the beaver goes through, you're not catching a beaver because of the safeties.